Me, myself, I've never been one to go gambling. I've never been gambling, you know what I'm saying? Even after, I'm 22 years old. To this day, I've never been gambling. I'm not against gambling. Well, I am against gambling. But I think everything should have a limit with how things are used, like gambling. Gambling to me is like a drug. Too much of it can kill you. But, we got ourselves the gambling epidemic from Birdie.
Disclaimer. This video is not meant to endorse gambling. This video is for educational purposes only. Gambling, it's garbage. I don't think I've ever gambled and been happy with my decision afterward. Maybe like one time at the casino, I walked out with more than I spent. 9 out of 10 times, I'm losing money. So what the hell's the point? Let's just say one day I walk into the...
That's ass though. Like, there are people who go gambling and they destroy their whole lives, bro. Like, it's actually sad, bro.
Casino. It's just my day, bro. I'm feeling myself.
Yeah, even when you win, you don't really win a whole lot. That's why I think gambling is like a drug. It's kind of like it's kind of a scam as well. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And I win $5,000. Eventually, I'll end up spending that money at the casino. My odds of winning are terrible. So why would I play a game that's just rigged from the beginning? The game is rigged for the casino, the house. And that's why people say the house always wins in gambling. Because why would somebody just say one day, you know what? Let's just give free money to people when they spin slot machines. Like, how the hell would that even work, bro? Like, no business is just going to give away free money. Like, how do you think they're even getting the money to fund the big winners? Through the people spending thousands of dollars. Like, this shit can be...
Yeah, like, going to a casino and expecting to win big is like going to buy a lottery ticket and then expecting to win every time, basically. Like, it's like the same fucking thing, bro.
A really bad addiction for people. And some people, it can get so bad to the point that they are betting on whatever game or slot that they're playing, that they're even putting food on the table. People will literally throw their entire life savings away just for the chance of winning big. And that's how it becomes an addiction. People get crazy dopamine rushes from gambling. So
what the fuck is on my screen?
Going to cause them to want to throw more money away. Nobody should be spending large sums of money on gambling. Like, if you walk into a...
Like, if you're gonna gamble, don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm only gonna spend $100 on gambling or some shit. And like, whatever your budget, you just gotta budget it. You know what I mean? Like I said, like, hey, I don't know, bro.
Casino, and you are betting money.
Damn,
just expect to lose it. As much as I want to be super positive, like, yeah, bro, you're gonna win big, there's no reason to just lie to your face like that. Most likely, you are losing that money. Some people in my family really like to gamble, so they're at the casino all the time. And I don't want you to...
It's that dopamine addiction.
...to think I'm advising this behavior, because I'm not.
And I hate gambling, YouTube.
But I used to go with them. The moment I was allowed in a casino, I was going. I was definitely getting weird looks walking in, bro, because I was definitely the youngest person in there. There was just straight old heads in this casino. And typically there were a few games that I would play during my gambling arc, I guess, if you want to call it that. For the most part, I played slots. Now, slots is boring as fuck. Like, genuinely, I was falling asleep spinning the damn wheel. You literally just press buttons until you're out of money. It sucks. There was one time I came really close to winning money at slots. I sat down at this machine with my brother, right? And then there was these two people next to us. And then they spun the machine next to us a couple times. And then they won $2,000.
And then they spent that shit.
I was never more heated in my entire life, bro. And that very day, I felt like that guy mining for diamonds, bro. I was so close, but my big day was coming soon. And I just had to keep digging, and eventually I would win. And then I thought to myself, maybe slots just isn't the move. So I decided to try roulette. Now, roulette is basically a game you're trying to guess where the ball is going to land on the wheel. And you could just pick numbers. You could pick odd or even numbers. You could pick black or red. Or you could just say, you know what, full sending it. I'm just going to pick one number. And you're basically just leveling up from slots, bro. Because once you get to the tables, bro, shit just gets wicked. It's more of like a high risk, high reward type of game.
Like blackjack.
And sometimes people may not understand
poker.
They might win one time and think they're on fire. They might just sit there and be like, yeah, man, let that shit ride, baby. Let's go. Then after that, they end up losing all their money. because it's like one bet on the wrong thing really costs you, bro. Or you get those people that are like, oh yeah, man, just one more game. One more game, my ass, bro. Yeah. Nobody.
One more drug, one more hit, one more drink. You know what I mean?
Is believing that shit. Because
one more cookie.
Every single time I said, okay, just one more game, it never goes well. As much as you want to have high hopes and think you're going to have the bounce back of the century, once again, the odds are against you, and you have to keep that in mind. So every time I did
on my
lose
screen,
money and I was like, okay, that's enough. I would just chalk up my losses and leave. Then also when I was with my friends, I watched them play poker and blackjack. Because I was like, damn, dude, I already lost enough money on roulette, bro. I'm not playing this shit. Because first of all, the odds are already against me. And second of all, I don't know how to play the game. And for the most part, I'd be playing against OGs. So they know the game like the back of their hand at this point. But my friends both did good. They ended up winning money. And one time, this motivated me to actually play more. I was like, damn, bro, I had to win some money too. So...
Hey, bro, I'm trying to get my win too, bro.
I got more money out of the ATM, and I went back to roulette. I was one of those dudes that was like, yeah, man, I'm going to spend this amount of money today, and that's it. That never fucking happened. Are you kidding me? Sometimes the temptation...
Hey, like I said, bro, if you're going to go to a casino, bro, you just got to really budget yourself and just... stay true to yourself, bro.
Patience would get the best of me, and I would just fold. Because I was thinking, like, yo, I don't want to walk out of here losing money. I'm just going to feel like garbage. But that's how casinos are designed. They're designed to keep you there for long periods of time and keep you spending money. And that's what I failed to realize. So you'd be better off spending that money on other shit, like clothes, food, rent, and not only your
guns, explosive. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Sometimes
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
The casino. Sometimes
some Jordans.
They will take
a new car,
vacations just to gamble. They will go to Las Vegas. And now Las Vegas is basically just the gambling capital at this point. Literally the moment you step off the plane, there's already casinos.
Bruh. I've been to Las Vegas, bro. I'm telling you, bro. All you see is hotels and casinos, bro. I swear on my fucking life. It's nothing but hotels and casinos. And a lot of them are like the extremely high-end ones.
Casinos. It's like they didn't even give you a chance to...
Yeah, isn't there a Trump Tower and fucking a Trump hotel in fucking Las Vegas?
They were just already sitting there in the airport. There's definitely casinos on every single street, in every single hotel, whatever. You could walk into a restaurant. There's probably a goddamn slot machine sitting in the restaurant, if not a whole casino. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's what people go there to do. So if you're under 21 in Las Vegas,
you ain't got shit to do. When I went to Las Vegas, I was like 14. So I couldn't even do nothing.
You're probably going to be bored as fuck. Because most things are just marketed towards gamblers. Now, I feel like my generation has been gambling a lot. Especially in recent years.
Because of like steak and
all that shit. I'm not really sure if my
shit.
generation's exactly popping out to casinos, but one thing that I know for sure is that people in my generation love to sports bet. Now, I've seen
which is another form of gambling.
People time and time again play sports bets, but I've never actually seen them win. Sports betting has taken off, especially in modern day. Every time I have ever done a sports bet, it was like $10, $20. I came to terms with myself. I'm like, you know what? I'm probably going to lose this money. It's whatever. And I'm not really the most knowledgeable guy when it comes to football. I mean, I know some things, right? But there's no way I can sit there and actually predict the outcome of games. And then when I watch the games, I just end up raging. I was just confused on how this didn't even happen because
I've done a sports bet before, and I will never do that shit again, nigga. And it was a Super Bowl.
They were the most free
It was a Super Bowl.
I think one time
I would never do that shit again.
I placed a bet that Patrick Mahomes was going to throw 2 touchdowns. I mean, they're glazing his ass. It's going to happen. There's no way. He didn't throw a single touchdown in that game. Like, are you fucking kidding me? At that point, I was convinced that the odds were against me and that gambling was definitely not my thing. But another contributing factor that I think increased the desire for Gen Z, my generation, to gamble was the rise of gambling streamers on Kick.
Stake, Kick, online gambling. I'm pretty sure certain states ban online gambling.
There's people out there that are signing like multi-million-dollar contracts.
Bro, if y'all don't know, bro, these streamers, they give them money. Like these gambling companies, they give them like millions and millions and millions of dollars to bet on. They're not even using their own money. Like it's crazy.
It's like these gambling companies, and they'll just sit there and play their gambling games all day. And one time, I even saw Drake himself fire up a gambling stream. And I'm pretty sure Drake actually ended up signing to stake. Wow. I think it was like $100 million a year.
Oh, I don't blame him. You know how much money these fucking companies make, bro? Nah, bro, I don't blame him.
Year deal or something like that. Then I've also seen like rage compilations of gambling streamers. You're telling me that some random streamer could like punch a hole in the wall and that would make people want to gamble? Make that make sense, bro. Like these dudes will lose money in seconds.
I think that's the point, though.
Like $300 and lose it in milliseconds. And I mean, I understand why he's mad. Like shit, I would be pissed off too. But bro, you gambled it. You should have expected that to happen. Like that would just stress me out, bro. It's like I'm playing Russian roulette with my savings account every time I log on to a stream. Like hell no, dude. I would never do that shit. But yeah, not only is there gambling influencers on Kick, there's also people on TikTok.
Aren't there some on Twitch?
Instagram, where their content is just gambling. But there is one individual that stands out among the rest that I would crown TikTok's biggest gambler. Introducing Jumani. Jumani has
I've never heard of this guy.
For several antics in the past, but this is the biggest wave he has ever had. Jumani has gone into casinos time and time again at this point, and he's in there gambling like every single day.
What the fuck?
So much so that he didn't even have the money to gamble. So he bought an iPad on his credit card, pawned the iPad.
Yo, this nigga. Yo, this all this in is this in Las Vegas?
For money, just so he could go to the casino to lose the money. Jumani, bro, what are we doing? You don't even have that money, bro. You just pawned an iPad, got it for less than it was worth, and
that's insane, bro.
Gambled it.
Oh my god.
Like this dude really thought that was the play, and it has gone so bad that
nah, gambling is a drug, bro. You can get addicted to that shit,
I don't
bro.
know how much.
There's no way.
Be like at least 100K in the hole.
That's insane,
like this dude
bro.
really needs to stop, bro.
And
like,
that's
at this
bad.
Point, it is a regular day for bro to just lose money at the casino. Like just lost $1,000. That happens all the time. Whatever, shit happens.
I think, you know, gambling is bad. I think you shouldn't gamble. But if you do it on a every once in a while basis, and you not one of those people who, you know, gamble their savings to existence, right? You have some like self-control about it. I mean, you do you. You know what I mean? Just be careful. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean, like that's what the thing is. This should be like an every once in a while thing, but like it shouldn't be like an all the time thing, and you're spending all your money. Only thing I can say is if you can afford to gamble, go ahead. But if you can't, don't fucking risk it. Don't risk your whole fucking savings to make a few bucks on gambling, bro. You know what I mean? We all notice that a lot of these casinos are rigged so that they win. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, bro. But I hope you have a good breakfast, a good dinner, and good night, man. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. Peace.